Shalom, shalom. I want to begin to listen up. I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakodash. Do bless and honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who taught us truth through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Back with another lesson through the Spirit. It's going to be a quick one, man. A quick one. It's pretty late. But I'm just going to talk about something I seen come across my feed a few days ago. And I was holding this for a lesson that I was going to do, so I couldn't really, I don't want to say that. But I'm going to go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So it reads, paralyzed man walks again after walks first. AI brain spine interface surgery in China. It shows like a clip from Kung Fu Panda. Everyone. I didn't even save that. Anyway, it says everyone is proud of AI in China. It says so let's get this. This is Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right? We're seeing an increase in knowledge, man, in these latter days that we're in, especially here in Babylon the Great. Well, I don't even want to say Babylon the Great, man. Just around the world in general, right? And like they said, China is always coming out with some innovative shit, you know. We've been seeing lots of more beast technology, so to speak, right? I did a lesson on that when I was in the airport last month, well, February, with them having all that technology and stuff when you check out. And ultimately, man, it's here. It just has to be, well, number one, they've been setting the stage for this beast technology. You just have to have something that goes down in order to implement it, right, into society. All right, so we're going to start at verse 11. The beast from the earth, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? And that two horns also symbolizes division, the divided kingdom. And he exercises, right, two horns that are completely opposite, controlled by the same head. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So that's talking about the ancient Roman Empire, right? When they fell and we came into rulership for 1,000 years, which is known as the Dark Ages. And then after that, they had the rebirth, the Renaissance, which is the deadly wound being healed, right? The revival of the Roman Empire. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live, right? So this is their plan, man. They see that their kingdom is falling, that it's crumbling, it's coming to an end. This is going to be them trying to heal, quote, so to speak, the second deadly wound, right? This will be their way of ushering in. That's why it's called a new world order, right? They see that their kingdom is collapsing. It's going to be their attempt to save it, right? As a reason, Jeremiah 51:9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, right? When all those arrows come over here, those ICBMs, and strike down this place, dude. But she has to hit the fan first. Jacob's trouble has to come first before we get to that point, right? The CHIP is going to be implemented during Jacob's trouble, okay? But this is a means of miracle, so to speak, right? This is a means of miracles. Healing somebody who is paralyzed and making them be able to walk again, okay? That's them advertising the benefits or the good side of that technology, which is really wickedness. But that's also gonna be what gets the common folk, as I like to call them, the normal people, the civilians. That's what's gonna get them to buy into this system. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be healed, right? So if you don't get it, you're going to be excluded from society, man. And they're going to make it mandatory. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And once you implant that thing inside you, man, there's no going back, right? Let's get that word mark.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
A stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, which an Antichrist, if you go into that word, all that word means is adversary of Hamashiach. So there can be many Antichrists, okay? The mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images, stamped as a badge of servitude or sculpture, figure, statue, graven mark. It has to be implanted in you, man, right? That's why it says receive a mark in their right hand. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, which is 603, right? Which is the number of a man. Sex, beast, man, right? Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603, right? So 666. I'm going to say this. I want to bring this out too. Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, right? And we're seeing that, right? China's not the only one that's developing this type of technology, right? They got that shit from Esau Edom, man. Esau Edom is that Babylon, that whore has been spreading her filthiness, her wickedness throughout the land, right? You have Elon Musk. What is he doing? Promoting the Neuralink. Other companies promoting that RFID thing. a whole bunch of companies promoting AI, which, like he said, they're summoning demons. They're promoting that shit, and they know it's wicked. And they know what their true plans are behind that, right? And we're going to read this, and then I'm going to close it. Verse 9, and the third angel, I followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is speaking of Yahushua. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So that is the ultimate test, man, right? Everything that we've been doing is leading up to this, man. If you're going to choose to be on the right-hand side, the side of righteousness, with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or you're going to choose the left-hand side, the side of wickedness, the spiritual demon Satan, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the world, Esau, Edom. Which side are you going to choose? Lord willing, we all be on that right-hand side, man. Part of 144,000 of those brothers out there pushing this truth. And then I want to get that grievous sword. What's going to happen to those who take it? This is Revelation 16:1, and I'm going to pour it off here. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High Power upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a newsome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Okay? So that's what's going to happen to those who take that thing, man. They're going to have that gruesome, that grievous sore, man. So just keep that in mind, man. But, hey, man, these wicked acts going to continue to come out. And, hey, man, these days are flying by. Lord willing, we see Jacob's trouble this year come to pass, as well as the downfall of Babylon the Great, America, and the Edomites. So, I know this was a quick one, but Lord willing, those edifying those out there listening and watching, close it off there. Double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, touch his truth, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel. Shalom. One day closer to the kingdom, man. Endure to the end. The fight is not over yet, man. Shalom.